Hi, Sagittarius. This is your reading for the week of March 30th, or when you hear it and it resonates. And of course, this will not be for every Sagittarius. Sag, as I was reading, or as I was getting in touch with your energy before I pulled the cards, I was seeing two images. The first one was you coming up out of your own chimney, and you're there peeking out. Well, you're actually halfway out, and you're looking around and you have a flag. And at first I was wondering why it was a white flag, because at the same time that you're waving this flag, you've got this little smile at the side of your mouth, kind of like, yeah, I'm waving a white flag, and it's my turf. It could almost be you staking this claim as, I'm the king of the mountain kind of a thing, and this is my turf. So there's the double quality of that flag, and this is very, very clear to me. So I'm wondering, what does that mean? Are you giving something up in order to maintain your position on this piece of land you're not giving up, or this mountain that you're not willing to relinquish? Then the second image that I got was this: a chessboard, and you playing a game of chess with somebody, and somebody thinks that they know all the moves and that they're thinking 16 steps ahead. But what they don't realize is this is a divine game board, and there is somebody else managing the rules, that the same rules don't apply when the ultimate game is divine support and divine alignment with the values of the high heart. What does that mean? When someone is standing for good and right and honor and respect and truth, those qualities are associated with the highest form of love. Those things are associated with compassion. The universe is always going to support that more than it's going to support lies, more than it's going to support sneakiness. So what I'm getting with this, my friends, is this: whatever kind of painful situation you've been through, you're being asked now, try taking a look at it like this. What if you knew everything you did was just fine because you had divine love guiding you in this? Can you allow yourselves to say, maybe I can handle this without so much pain? And if so, how would that work? What would that look like? What would be techniques for that? So the card that you get around that would be neutrality. And that is saying, today, whatever comes at you, so we're saying today, but in this situation, whatever comes at you, do your best to stay in neutral or get back to neutral. What does that mean? If something comes at you, you don't take it in and then go, da, 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 because whatever somebody is throwing at you might be part of their idea of a chess game. And that's just coming in now. So that might be their attempt to get you riled up in a way so that you get confused about staying in touch with the divine aspect of the game. Now, neutrality then, okay. Something comes at you, of course, sometimes we do go into reaction, return to neutral as quickly as you can. So if you look at it like this, and it sounds really simple, but sometimes it's as easy as this. When you start feeling yourself reacting to something, you can say, oh, wait a minute now. I don't have to take it in. I can let it go by. And what you're doing when you have that thought is you're actually working with your own energy field, and you're setting an intention that you will not absorb that energy, that you will not take it in to assess if you need to assess, that you can assess it from there, okay? Or that you can just let it go by because it's just one of those things that does not need to be assessed right now. I can let it go. You're also being asked, watch your words. And why is that important? It's important because words are powerful, powerful manifestors. Number one. Number two, words have a power to bring up not just a single meaning. Words can carry almost like this holographic power where if I say the word lemon to you, it's going to mean a bunch of different things, maybe nothing. But for me, when I say lemon, oh gosh, all of a sudden I'm flooded with feelings and memories around lemon, my mother's pies, lemon drink, all these different things that in my childhood were warm and loving memories. All of that comes back to me with that one word, lemon. So notice what words you're using and notice how they make you feel. Because especially if you're speaking around a situation that involves having some kind of resolution pending, you want to make sure that the words you're using support you in remembering that this is a divine game of chess, that the rules, the divine rules of chess, supersede any machinations of somebody who's working on a lower frequency. And now this is where you stay. This is where you keep your mind. Okay? Sag, I'm going to leave you with that. I really like this. I like this because, again, I see you staking your claim in a position of power. And power and cleverness, but not clever in a sneaky, nasty way. Clever in a way where you are not being taken down by somebody's gaslighting. Okay? Where you are standing in your power, your intelligence, and your wisdom. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that. Take care, Sag.